All right, so today we're diving into something pretty important. How to support your kidneys through diet. We've got a blog post here from Prolific Healthy Inspirations. It's titled 7 Superfoods to Supercharge Your Kidney Health. And I'm really excited to go through it with you.
Yeah, this is a good one. I think a lot of people don't think about their kidneys much
Yeah.
until there's a problem.
Right, exactly. But luckily, even small changes can help. So what jumped out at you from this article?
Well, first of all, just how important kidneys are. The article calls them the silent workhorses of the body. They're always filtering waste and regulating blood pressure and even producing hormones.
It is a lot of work, those
Eh,
poor kidneys. So how can we help them out? Is that where these superfoods come in?
Exactly. The article breaks down each food and its benefits for kidney health. Let's start with berries.
Okay, I love berries. What do they do?
Well, they're packed with antioxidants, which fight off free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage cells, including in the kidneys.
So they're like little bodyguards for our kidneys.
You could say that. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are especially good.
Nice. And what about leafy green vegetables? Those are always good for you, right?
They are, and they're full of vitamins and minerals, some of which are really important for kidney health.
Like which ones?
Potassium and magnesium are especially helpful. They regulate blood pressure, which directly impacts how hard the kidneys have to work.
That's interesting. So by eating those, we're kind of taking the pressure off our kidneys.
Yes, exactly. Now let's talk about garlic. It's been used in medicine for a long time.
Oh, yeah, garlic. Love it.
Right.
But what's so good about it for kidneys?
Well, garlic has anti-inflammatory properties, and
Yeah.
chronic inflammation can be really bad for your whole body, kidneys included.
So it's like it's making a healthier environment for them.
That's a good way to put it.
What about onions? Are they similar to garlic?
Yes, they are. They're also good at lowering blood pressure, and they have antioxidants too.
They were like the dynamic duo of kidney health, garlic and onions. And they taste great, too.
They do. They make almost everything taste better.
Okay, so we've got berries fighting those free radicals, and leafy greens giving us minerals. And garlic and onions calming things down. What's next?
Next is watermelon, a delicious summer treat.
Ooh, watermelon. I love watermelon.
It's also a natural diuretic.
A diuretic. What does that mean?
Basically, it helps you pee more, which flushes out extra fluids and toxins. That means your kidneys don't have to work as hard.
Like a cleanse for your kidneys.
Yeah, like a
And
cleanse.
it's full of potassium too, right? Like we were talking about before.
That's right. Watermelon has lots of potassium.
So it's good for your blood pressure too. Okay, what's next?
Fatty fish.
Fatty fish. Okay. I know omega-3s are good for your heart, but what about kidneys?
Omega-3s are also anti-inflammatory. They can lower blood pressure and improve blood flow. All good things for kidney function.
So again, it's about creating that healthy environment. Okay. Last one. What's the final superfood on the list?
Whole grains.
Oh, right. Whole grains. I always try to get those. What makes them good for kidneys?
It's about blood sugar. Whole grains are digested slowly, so they prevent blood sugar spikes, which can damage the kidneys over time.
Ah, I see. Especially for people with diabetes, right?
Yes,
Especially for them. So it's about keeping that blood sugar stable.
exactly.
Wow, it's amazing how much food can impact our kidneys. It's like we're giving them a spa day every day.
I like that, a kidney spa day.
And the best part is, all of these foods are delicious.
They are, and easy to find. You can add them to so many different dishes.
Absolutely. And hey, we're just getting started. We've got a lot more to talk about. But first, I want to remind you to subscribe to the Deep Dive for more healthy inspiration and insights. We'll be right back after a quick break. All right, so we've talked about those 7 superfoods, but the article also mentions some other tips for keeping our kidneys healthy.
Right. It's not just about the food. It's about a whole healthy lifestyle.
Okay, so what are some of those tips?
Well, number one is staying hydrated. Your kidneys need water to function.
Makes sense. Water helps flush everything out. How much water should we be drinking?
The article says about 8 glasses a day, but it depends on the person, like how active you are, or the weather.
Right, of course.
Right.
Okay, what's the next tip?
Limiting sodium. Too much salt can raise your blood pressure, which is hard on your kidneys.
This is less salt. And watch out for those processed foods.
Exactly. Those can be sneaky with the salt.
Okay, processed foods bad. Whole foods good. It's like a mantra.
Pretty much.
What's next?
Keeping your blood sugar under control, especially if you have diabetes.
Yeah, we talked about that with the whole grains. But what else can we do?
Well, exercise is really important for regulating blood sugar.
Mm.
And of course, following your doctor's advice if you're on any medication.
Okay, so diet, exercise, and medication if needed to keep that blood sugar stable. What else?
The article also talks about weight, maintaining a healthy weight. because being overweight puts stress on your kidneys.
Oh, it all makes sense. When you think about it, it's all connected.
Exactly. It all comes back to those healthy
All
habits.
right, what's the last tip?
Regular checkups. It's important to get your kidneys checked, especially as you get older, or if you have any other health problems.
Yeah, a checkup is like a tune-up for your kidneys. Make sure
Yeah.
everything is running smoothly.
Right. And it's good to catch problems early because kidney disease can be silent.
So we've got to be proactive
Uh,
and stay informed. Well, this has been really interesting. I've learned a lot about kidneys today.
Me too. It's amazing how much we can do to keep them healthy.
Absolutely. And we've only scratched the surface. But before we go any further, let's go back to those superfoods. Is there anything specific our listeners should remember?
Well, I think the main thing is to eat a variety of foods. Don't just focus on one or two superfoods. Try to get a mix of everything. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats.
So it's about a balanced diet overall.
Exactly.
And of
Yeah.
course, portion control.
Even healthy foods can be too much if you eat too many of them.
Good point. So what are some...
Well, berries are easy. You can have them for breakfast or a snack. Leafy greens can go in salads or smoothies. Garlic and onions are in so many dishes. Watermelon is perfect for summer. Fatty fish you can grill or bake. And whole grains you can eat as cereal or bread.
So many options. It sounds like eating for your kidneys can be pretty delicious.
It can be. Healthy eating doesn't have to be boring.
That's for sure. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. We've learned about how kidneys work and the foods that can help them and all the other things we can do to keep them healthy.
Yeah, it's been a great deep dive.
It has. But before we wrap things up, I want to leave our listeners with a little challenge.
challenge.
We've talked about 7 superfoods, but are there others? What other foods might be good for kidneys? I want you to do some research. Look into different cuisines. See what you can find.
That's a great idea.
There's so much to discover. And who knows, maybe you'll find a new favorite food.
That's the best part.
So go out there and explore. And in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to The Deep Dive for more healthy inspiration. We'll be back soon with another deep dive. Until then, stay curious and keep those kidneys happy. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. We have so much power over our own health just by making simple choices every day.
I know, right? Sometimes it feels like our bodies are these mysteries, but we can really make a difference. Even small changes like adding those superfoods.
Since we're in charge of our own kitchens,
Yeah.
we get to pick the ingredients that keep our bodies running smoothly.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Little things add up, like switching to brown rice instead of white, or putting berries in your yogurt.
Yeah, those small changes can really snowball and have a big impact in the long run.
That's a great way to put it. It's a chain reaction of healthy choices.
It's not just about preventing problems either. It's about feeling good, feeling your best.
Absolutely. When your kidneys are happy, your whole body benefits.
It's like laying a strong foundation for a healthy life.
I like that. A strong foundation.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'm going grocery shopping. I need to stock up on all these superfoods.
Me too. And don't forget the water. Those kidneys need to stay hydrated.
Right. Water's like a big hug for your kidneys.
And of course, those regular checkups. Can't forget about those, especially as we get older.
Definitely better to be safe than sorry. Catch those problems early.
Exactly. We have the power to be proactive.
Well, this has been a truly fascinating deep dive. From kidney science to superfoods. We've covered a lot.
We have.
Thank you to all our listeners for joining us on this journey.
We hope you feel empowered to take care of your kidneys.
Remember, every healthy choice you make makes a difference for your kidneys and your whole body. So keep learning, keep exploring, and keep those kidneys happy.
And don't forget to subscribe to The Deep Dive for more healthy inspiration.
We'll be back soon with another episode. Until then, stay curious and keep those kidneys thriving.